Hello, teachers. As you are aware, in the design of any kind of intervention, one thing that cannot be taken out has to do with assessment and subsequently grouping. In our current context, in the consideration of teaching at the right level, we seek to meet the learners at their learning level currently, not at the grade level. And so this afternoon we are here to do a demonstration of what needs to be done before the process begins. Assessment and grouping. Before we do this, we need to consider certain protocols. The first thing is that we have to ensure that there's quality lighting wherever the assessment is being conducted. You have to ensure that learners are comfortable, that they are not afraid, that they are ready for the work to be done. We have to make them aware that it's not about a test. The idea is that we want to play some games, and that is usual in our schools. There are teams in playing any game. We just want to put them in one of the teams. So the work that is supposed to be done is aimed at helping them and helping us to find out which team they should belong to. Number two, we talk about seating. Usually, we consider handedness. So learners who are right-handed, you are supposed to sit on their right-hand side. If the learner is left-handed, you do the same on the left. Come with me as we begin this process. Take a keen look at all that is done. As a professional, in the context of the conduct of assessment, you are not supposed to be emotional, as it were. So when learners are giving the answers, you do not indicate that they are right or wrong. Just stay focused until they are done. You have 10 minutes to do this. Usually, you should start with English, the language assessment tool, LAT, and then you proceed to the mathematics assessment tool. You have a total of 10 minutes to do this. So please make sure that if learners, for instance, are not moving on as expected, if they are not pointing to, they are not selecting questions, do so for them. As you know, we don't have all day, and time is of the essence. So come with me as we begin this process. I am Pastor Bernard Boahi. Thank you.
Christabel Owusua.
Yes, sir.
Come over here.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon. How are you? Good. Before you sit down, put down your pencil and then sanitize your hands. Okay, sanitize. You may sit down. Christabel, I hope you are very well today. Good. Did your brother come to school today?
Yes, sir.
Great. As you were told in the classroom, we are going to put you in teams so that you learn through games. But before we can tell the team that you belong to, you are going to do a very simple exercise for me, and that will tell me the team that you belong to. I hope you are ready.
Yes, sir.
Now, can you remove your nose mask? Thank you. Okay. Now, I want you to read this place for me. I hope you can see it.
Yes.
Good. Read.
I am Sam the big monkey. I live on a big tree behind the school. I jump and swing on the tree. I like bananas, nuts, and fruits. Come, be my friend.
Read here also for me.
There was a big tree which stood in the middle of a garden.
Thank you. Thank you, Christabel. At this point, we will go to the mathematics. Okay? You see these numbers here? Point to 5 of them and mention the number names for me. Any 5 over here.
9, 7, 4, 6, 8.
Okay, let's come here to point to any 5 and mention the number names.
89, 68, 12, 35, 70.
Now, over here, you can see that we have addition and subtraction. Which one would you like to do first? Addition. Good. Addition, we have sums in the first column and then in the second column. Select any one that you like here. You want to start with this? Okay, I am going to give you a sheet of paper. Write it and do it for me. You said you want this. Okay, write it. Now, select another one from here, any of these, and do it. Okay, write it. Let's come to the subtraction. Select one from here and one from here and do it. Which one will you select? Okay, write it. Then select one from this column also. Which one will you want to select? Okay, write it. Thank you very much, Christabel. You may go. And when you go, call me Alexander Pepra. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Alexander Pepra,
Yes, madam.
come. Welcome to my classroom today. How are you?
I'm fine.
Are you okay?
Yes.
Very good. I am very happy to have you. Kindly sit. Put your pencil down. Because of COVID, we want to demonstrate the protocols. Alex, you have done very well. Great. Okay, Alex, now you can remove your mask. Alex, welcome again to my classroom this morning. It is a time to play. I'm going to give you something to read and to do so that we can put ourselves into teams and play in the classroom. Are you okay? Good. We begin by reading English. Alex, begin from here. Okay, Alex, come down here. Which of the words can you mention? Okay, say it. Let's go to letters. Mention any 5. Okay, Alex. Let's continue to do some mathematics. Good. Over here, do you see the digits? Mention any 5.
6, 4, 8, 8.
Let's go to 2 digits.
20, 21.
Okay, Alex. Thank you for coming by. I will see you later. Okay? Bye-bye.
Yeah, Nyami, like I say, Kim 4.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, please come. Hello, you're welcome. Take a seat.
Thank
All right. Okay, so please. Yes. You sanitize your hands. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Okay, please take your mask off. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay, so let me see. As you were told in the class, this is the time we are coming to do what we said so that we can be put into a team. All right. Okay, so let's start off. Please kindly read this text for me. Okay.
This is a monkey. He lives on a tree. His name is Tika. Tika likes to jump and swing. He likes bananas and nuts. I like Tika. He is my friend.
Okay, so let's move to this section. Can you read the part of it?
Once there was a tall tree which stood in the middle of a garden. It stood there alone for years. It was very sad and lonely. One day, a huge bird came to rest on that tree. In the beak of that bird was a fruit. The seeds of the fruit fell under the tree and the small plants grew there. Soon, many more trees grew around the tall tree. They lived forever as a happy family.
Okay, thank you. Right. Okay, so Nyame, we are going to do some math, right? So there are 2-digit numbers here. Just pick any 5 of the numbers and mention the number names for me.
88, 97, 86, 50, 77.
Okay, let's move to the next. These are 3-digit numbers. Select 5 and mention the number names.
325, 666, 402, 881, 591.
All right. Have a sheet. Okay. We have 2 columns. These are addition questions and subtraction questions. Which one do what you want to start off first? Addition or subtraction?
I would like to take addition.
Okay, so select any two of the sums and then you write them and solve them for me. Okay, any two of them.
Please, I'm done.
Okay, so now let's select two of the subtraction problems and solve them in the same way as you have done the first.
Sir, please, I'm done.
Okay, all right. Okay, so the other two columns, these are multiplication questions and division questions. Which one would you want to start with?
I would like to take the multiplication.
Good. So pick any two and then kindly just one. Just pick one and so just one multiplication question. Okay. Any of them. Okay, and please pick one division question. Anyone? Yeah. Division.
Sir, please, I'm done.
You're done. Okay. All right. So, Nemiye, thank you very much. And well done. Right. Bye-bye. Thank you.
Lord, appear.
Yes, sir.
Come over. How are you, Lord?
I'm fine.
Good. Now, put your pencil down and bring your hand. Good. Sanitize your hand. And since we have observed the COVID protocols, let's remove our masks also. As you were earlier told, we are going to put you in teams in your class to learn through play. And for me to get to know which particular team you can play with, I'm going to help you do a short exercise so that I'll be able to tell the particular team that you belong to. Are you ready? Good. Now, this is English, okay? We are going to do reading. Now, I want you to start from here. Read what you see here.
This is
Lord, point to the words here, any 5 of them, and pronounce them.
put. Put.
Okay. Come over here to the letters. Select any 5, point, and then mention the sound that the letters make.
Ho. I.
Thank you. Now, we will go to the mathematics. Okay? Over here, we have 2-digit numbers. Point to any 5 of them and mention the number names.
99, 78, 11, 87, 64.
Now let's come to the 3-digit numbers. Point to any 5 of them and mention the number names.
320.
I want you to point it.
320. 212. 450. 668. 660. 335.
Good. Now, over here, we have addition and subtraction. Which one would you like to do first?
Addition.
You want to do addition. So, I'm going to give you a sheet of paper. Okay? Copy any one of them and do it for me. Okay. Copy another one. Yes. Okay, Lord. Thank you very much. We will meet again in the classroom. Bye-bye.
Okay, here you are. There you go. Okay. 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 All right. You set? Okay. Hello, colleagues. Welcome back. As I did indicate, we're going to take you through the process. The process, as you have rightly observed, has just ended. And we seek to give you the feedback from the process we observed together. What we're going to do basically is to explain to you what we observed and what you observed as well, and how the learners have been placed. So my colleague will start off with the first assessment conducting. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Bernard. I conducted assessment for Basic 3 learners, and I assessed Al-Hassan, Sebila 2, and I used version 1 of the assessment tools, that is for both English and mathematics. I began with the English assessment tool. She was able to read the paragraph fluently, but when we got to the story, she was hesitating in reading. Therefore, I placed her in level 3 as a paragraph reader. Then we went on with the mathematics assessment. I also used the version 1 of the math assessment tool. For number recognition, her highest was 3 digits. For addition, I checked can because she was able to do both. For subtraction, I ticked cannot because she was able to do only one. Therefore, in level placement, I placed Alasan Sebilatu in level 2. I'll hand you over to my sister Kukua to take you through her assessment.
Thank you, Eric. Now this means that Alasan Sebilatu will be in level 3 for language, level 2 mathematics. I assessed Alexander Pepra, same basic 3. He was not able to read the paragraph, and so he was brought down to word. At word level, he couldn't mention any of the words, and so we moved him to letters. At letters, he was just pointing at them. He still could not mention any letter names. So we placed Alex Pepra in level 1, a beginner. Then we went on to mathematics. Over there, we still placed him at the beginner level because 1-digit numbers, he was able to mention only 3. So we ticked cannot. Couldn't have gone on to 2 digits. We gave him opportunity though, but he could not do any. So cannot brings him back to beginner level. And so for both mathematics and English, Alexander Pepra is a beginner, still in level 1. Let me continue with upper primary, and for that I think Bernard will begin, and then Eric will also continue.
Okay, so I says Chimfo Nyame Yakese, 11-year-old girl. I use version 3 of the language assessment tool. In terms of reading, she was able to read the paragraph fluently. She read the good pace. She read and did not make any mistake. We move on to the story, and she read the story. Her sentences read without any mistake. She read fluently, and so she was placed in terms of the reading. She's a story reader in level 3. We went on to do the math. The highest in terms of number recognition, 3 digits. She was able to solve 2 addition problems and 2 subtraction problems as well. So she was able to do addition and subtraction. We move on to division and multiplication. She solved 1 problem in division correctly and another problem in multiplication correctly. I placed her in level 3. So it means that Chinto Nyame Yakese will be in level 3 English group and level 3 mathematics group. Thank you.
And for Lord Appiah, who is a basic 4 learner, I also used version 3 of both assessment tools. Appiah began with the paragraph. Could not read, brought him down to word, could not pronounce the words, so he has to move on to letter, and was able to sound 4 of the letters correctly. So I placed him at letter and level 1 in English. Then we proceeded to mathematics. He was able to recognize the 2-digit and 3-digit numbers, and therefore progressed to addition and subtraction. he was given the opportunity to select two of the additions, which he did, but unfortunately was not able to answer correctly. But he had the opportunity to also do that of subtraction. And there also he was not able to answer correctly. And I noticed that he had a problem with regrouping. Therefore, for Lord Appiah, he was placed in level 1, mathematics. Therefore, I take cannot addition, cannot subtraction, and then level 1, English. So he will be in level 1 for mathematics and level 1 for English. Thank you.
I beg to say that you observe the processes, and if you were very observant, you noticed that I had a typical scenario which should happen in most of our classrooms. Remember, this is an intervention for such learners. You must have time to take them through the processes. Thank you.
And moreover, please don't let the learner waste much time. The learner has 10 minutes maximum in solving all the tasks given him or her. So if the learner is wasting time on one, just let the learner go on to the next.
So the task, as it were, is done. You have what you need to proceed. And in the classroom, please do realize that we are there for the kids. This is an intervention, as has already been indicated, and the aim is to bridge the gap between the learning level and the grade level. Don't say that this is in basic 1 and so you should be able to do this. That is what we are speaking against. Where is the learner now, and what do we need to do in order to bring the learner to a level that is commensurate in terms of learning and grade. Thank you once again, and have a good day.
Bye.
Fabijima, BBC camera. Ghana Nalamaya Kichegli, Junin Nalamaya Kichegli. To every child, no matter where you are. It's my right, right to learn, right to be. It's my right, right to health and basic needs. It's my right, right to dream and achieve. It's my right for every child. Oh.
No matter their race or religion, every child has rights, it's a given. So basically, clean water, good health, and basic needs all in here. Protect them, be agenda with the pian. Shine your light, you got a right to be. Right to learn knowledge, a wisdom tree. Raise them well, make the whole world see.
It's my right, right to learn, right to be. It's my right, right to health and basic needs. It's my right, right to dream and achieve. It's my right, for every child. Oh, for every child. Oh, for every child. Oh, for every child. Oh, for every child. Hear the children of the world have a right to live and right to believe. Children have a voice. Let's secure the future all over the world.